All right, I'm just getting back from the gym, and I'm driving home, and I just thought of reason number 4 that online dating sucks. So I am fine being curvy. Would I rather be a couple sizes smaller? Probably. Who doesn't? But I'm good with being curvy. I've come to terms with it. It is what it is. But in the beginning, it was that constant feeling, should I make sure they read my bio and know that I'm not a size 2? Like, I don't know. The insecurity that comes along with meeting random people online when they haven't actually seen you face to face sucks. That's reason number 4.
Okay, let me get this straight. Online dating sucks because men see her in person and, as she put it, they didn't expect her to be curvy. Well, maybe this gorilla is just a blockhead, or maybe not, but the issue isn't that she is curvy. Probably the issue is her definition of curvy is another man's definition of being a half dozen dress sizes above what men consider curvy. I'm not trying to be some heartless jerk here. I am just being honest, as women tend to place generous labels on themselves when self-identifying. Okay, let me put this another way. Most men, when told the word curvy, they think Kim Kardashian, not Lizzo. I'm not saying this woman is a dress size 20. I am saying that most ladies have a lost in translation verbiage when describing the actual size of their waist. Most men will be upfront of them not being a hot summer bod kind of guy. But hey, you queens out there, keep labeling beef chuck roast as filet mignon, whatever floats your boat. Moving on.
Dating at 40. I'm about to be 45 this summer. Ladies, chime in. Men, chime in. I want to hear all the comments. So check it out, right? Este tipo, I'm on an app. We've been talking maybe for like a week. So we decide to, meet up, make it a date, right? But in this time that we're talking, he has a house. His 2 daughters live with him, right? Older teens. Mom lives 2 minutes away. Mom works 2 minutes away. Him and mom are not in a relationship. Mom has full access to the house. This is all what he's telling me. But they're platonic. She knows he's dating, supposedly. I talked to him. Maybe I feel like I talk to him more when he's at work than when he's not at work. So we already know that's a red flag, right? But whatever, going with the flow, giving him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he's dating a whole bunch of other people and he just can't get it together.
She said maybe he's dating a whole bunch of people and he can't get it together. Okay, or maybe he's exactly how this immaculate-looking Queen described him. He is a single father with responsibilities to his daughters. Look, so far, we have a woman who is showing absolute class on this video, complaining about a man who is busy. Hey there, princess. There must have been something special about the guy for you to have decided to continue to chat with the guy. If him being busy with work and being a father is a red flag, then what do you actually want? Him to quit his job and ignore his daughters for you? Sister, the man had a life before he met you, and he is trying to squeeze you in where he can. Ladies, I have to ask, would you seriously consider a guy worthy of a relationship if he ignored his children? No. Sorry there, miss. I need to be the top priority. But just off this short rant, you come off as wanting to be entitled to a man's time.
First date, we go, we meet. When it gets closer to midnight, this was last night, I looked at dope. I didn't look like this. So it gets closer to midnight and he's on his phone like, oh, my daughter's about to be home from prom. I want to be there. I want to make sure I'm there when she gets home. Like, I want to know how her night went. So I'm like, you rushing? Like, your carriage is about to turn into a pumpkin. So I'm like, whatever, fine. So to me, you marry me, you got a curfew. So he goes his way, he goes mine. He has the audacity to be like, your attitude changed towards the end of the night. You with a dope, we're on a date. You rushing at midnight to go your way and I go my way? Vete pa'l carajo. So ladies, this dating after 40 is for the birds.
She looked effing dope. Wow, I am convinced she must have looked like J-Lo the night before. That's not makeup. That's miracle repair reconstructor. Oh yeah, she said the guy was with a dope type woman. I would say she is definitely a dope of some kind. I mean, the nerve of the guy wanted to leave the date at midnight so he can be home for his daughter. Huge red flag there for all queens wanting a good man, because only bad men do that. Tell us you wanted to spend the night with the guy without telling us they're...
Oh, behave.
Ladies, this is what I mean by women not self-evaluating correctly in the modern dating market. It's only in Western countries where a woman thinks she is on par with the Kardashians when she is closer to Lizzo's fight weight class.
Now that's a lot of damage!
I would say expectation management, but this particular case needs a reality management. To the guy she was talking about, I am not going to say he dodged a bullet. I will say he dodged a cannonball. Moving on!
Alright. This whole dating thing, you know, I am 53. Just because I'm 53 doesn't mean that I'm old and put on a shelf. I can run with the best of the 30-year-olds still. It's just a number, people. I don't feel like I'm 53 because I'm still young. I don't have kids. Never been married. You know, all these... I don't do dating sites, okay? I just don't do it. Did it years ago, a long time ago. I don't do it. I don't have kids because of other things. I never been married because it's never happened. My career has always been there.
Wait, she is 53? Seriously? I'm not trying to sound cruel, but I'm going to recommend she get some skin rejuvenation treatments because, honestly, she looks, let's say, a tad bit over 53. I mean, she claims she can still run with the 30-year-olds, and it's just a number. But ladies, let me tell you how numbers work. 53 is greater than any number between 30 and 39.
How dare you?
And she doesn't have kids for other reasons. Hey, sometimes that choice is taken out of your hands and it's not your fault. Never married because it never happened. That line can easily be slapped on the side of a cruel joke, but I'm going to take the high road here and guess it is highly probable she never got married because she couldn't offer a man children. That's set to the side. At this point, any selling point for her dating isn't looking too awesome. To be honest, usually women in her position are pen pals with a certain type of man who is serving out his sentence in an orange jumpsuit.
Damn, skip me.
People don't give people a chance anymore. It's like, you know, I own my own place, I own my own car, I pay my own bills. It's like, is there any real people out there anymore? I mean, I get sent so much and I'm like, it's like within 2 seconds you can tell somebody's BSing you. I've been around the block a little bit. I'm not gonna be somebody's sugar's mama, so don't think it's gonna happen because it's not. I still believe in somebody opening my door for me, somebody being the man, but yet I'm still an independent woman. Damn. It's like, is there any real people out there anymore? It's like, geez, come on.
She has been around the block a little bit. Yeah, we got that message loud and clear. I would actually say if she can afford to be a sugar mama, it's not a bad option considering her current competition. I mean, let's call a spade a spade. Compared to many of the 53-year-old women out there in her weight class, she isn't what we would call a top contender for the title. I would say her win-loss record would be 25-3.
Squeeze me? Oh, no, you did.
Even after giving this grand elder post-war queen the benefit of the doubt, I can still call from right here what her man-away symptom is. And it's that strong, independent, boss babe attitude that makes her come off as masculine as a railroad worker. She needs to be softer, and I'm not just referring to her skin. Ladies, let me put it this way. Do any of you ever wonder why very feminine women make very few, if any, videos of men not approaching them?
How come? Tell me why! Say it! Say it!
It's because straight stoic men are attracted to their softness. They don't want to sleep with another dude with a built-in taco. Moving on.
So today I had a coffee date with a guy named Michael. And I wanted to sort of tell you about the date and get an opinion. Because Michael happens to be a widower. And I've never gone out with someone who was before. And I know that I was his first date since his late wife passed. And it was just really hard because it's been pretty recent. You know, his wife was not ill. You know, sometimes I think when your spouse is ill and you've had like sort of this time to come to terms with what's happening and mourn in a different way. But that wasn't the case. I mean, his wife passed away suddenly, and it was only 6 months ago.
Okay, usually as the case of my audits, some of the women in these videos are widows. And if you have been following this channel for more than 5 minutes, you should already know I always give widows a pass. In that same sense of fair play, any complaints this Grand Elder Post-War Queen may or may not give about the guy, I'm going to bat them away because widowers get a pass. Now, in my opinion, I believe for the most part, a man becoming a widower in the West is emotionally a little more painful than a woman becoming a widow. Ladies, before you jump all over me for that one, let me defend that opinion quickly. Men are designed to take care and defend their families. They will move mountains and sacrifice themselves with little thought to do so. For a man to have lost the woman he loves to the great inevitable void before expected, it will hit him with the weight of a million screaming body-positive womanists falling from the sky at once. Damn! Feeling helpless to protect and save someone a man loves is not just excruciatingly painful, it instills an amalgamy of detrimental emotions in a man that can last the rest of his life. Ladies, if you don't know, the man may feel, apart from the pain, like he somehow failed. He didn't try hard enough. He wasn't up to the task, or he wasn't protective enough. Like I said, my queens, a widower gets a pass on this channel, and I will bat things away for him.
And literally, we met, and he was a very nice man. But like, he was shaking, like physically shaking. And, you know, would tear up, you know, kind of talking about the story. And I just said to him, look, you know, it's a rough world out there in dating, online dating. It's a whole new world. You know, he was married for like 20 years. And I said, you know, I'm happy to be your friend. But I just get the feeling like you're not ready to date. You know, I don't want to get hurt in this situation. Obviously, I don't want to hurt him in this situation. So he's like, I know I'm lonely. And I said, oh God, you know, I understand all of this, but I just don't think you're ready. And I just don't know how to handle this situation. Any advice?
Okay, I am positive that my male and female viewers are divided on this one. Let me try to be as unbiased as possible. If I am full of it, let me know in the comments. From the female lens, she has a very valid point in saying the guy is not actually ready to be dating again. And if he was actually shaking, that's more evidence to her point. Just like I always advise men and women to be the best versions of themselves, as a widower, it seems that easing into the modern dating market is highly recommended, especially after a 20-year marriage that ended abruptly. Now, from the male lens, there are two factors that must be mentioned. The first is, ladies, at her age, how can she not expect to run into widowers in the dating market? That's like going into an Italian restaurant and not expecting any garlic in some of the dishes. The second point, and probably the most important point, is the hypocrisy of Western female dating.
What? What are you talking about?
Okay, ask 100 men who are currently in the modern dating market if women have expected them to help her heal, adjust, be her personal therapist, raise her up, and I can say with confidence that at least 70 of those 100 men will say absolutely yes.
Liar! Liar! Liar!
In that same breath, women in modern dating want a man pre-assembled and perfect for them. They will not put in the work to help build him back up, even when they have a man in front of them who has proven he will be there for her until her dying day. Sorry, ladies, you cannot find a higher quality in today's dating market. But then you ask, where are all the good men at?
Fatality.
Flawless victory.
I'm just saying, if you enjoy this audit, click on the video in the end screen for more content. If you would like to support the channel, please follow the link in the description to donate to our beer fund, or like, subscribe, and share this video on other social media platforms. If you agree or disagree with anything about this audit, please let us know in the comments. I'm going to leave this audit right here. I'll see all of you in the next episode.